everybody out there in internet land. It's Nancy Lantis with Eclipse Theater LA and another edition of Work in Progress Wednesday. It's a special edition this time. I am going to be joined via Zoom by two very talented writers. They do other things too. They're actors and directors. In this capacity, though, I'm using them for their writing. They are Marcus Langston and Barry Agin. And why don't we just get to it?
I think that SpaceX is run by lizards. And
Hi, hello. Nancy Lantis here, Work in Progress Wednesday for Eclipse Theater LA. And joining me is Marcus Langston, writer, actor, improviser, man about town.
Human being.
I had Marcus join us because he is writing Hades, Inc., which is going to be one of the two episodes that we got coming along this year for Eclipse Theater LA. So thank you, Marcus.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm very, very excited.
And I'm going to look at you now. I'm not going to look at the people. So in writing Hades, Inc., tell me kind of what your process is as you progress in creating this series for us.
So I already had experience writing the character for Hades, but
Zoom call for the ages.
As a writer, you know, I want more. I want to keep going. When this idea came up, I got to take some of the ideas that I had for the last one that I didn't have time for, character stuff, and I wrote outlines for 6 episodes. I'm now going into the writing process. These aren't just one-off episodes. It's a continuing story. I know what episode 1's going to be. I also know what episode 6 will be. I can set things up now, which will happen in 6. And so you can watch it individually whenever it comes out, or you can watch them all in one go and be like, that's a complete story.
When you're writing the characters, do you have people you know in mind to play these roles? Does that help?
I definitely had people in mind when I wrote the characters. Zoom call, it was Jeremiah McKenzie and Christina. These are the people I was thinking of. I definitely was thinking of people.
People are good.
I tried going without people.
Go with a pencil.
Books are cool, but they're not people. I'm so glad that we've established that books are not people.
We're smart like that. You've got them outlined. You're going to write them up. What is going to be the next step in the process?
Because I'm writing all the episodes before I even start rolling a camera, I will have the ability to film out of sequence, which is going to help. For scenes where like people need to be in the same room, I can preemptively do that. Now, like when I have characters in the same room, that would be like Jeremiah McKenzie because they already live together, and then I can edit other people into those scenes as well. Makes it look like everyone's in the same room. I'm trying different camera angles, green screen effects. You know, I don't want to film it like a Zoom call show again. I mean, that was fun the one time. I don't want to do it every time. You
were also going to maybe have call-in.
Phone calls are definitely going to be a thing.
Tape it on their end or film it on their end and send it to you.
Exactly. That's very easy. Because it's like a corporation show.
Workplace sitcom.
The workplace, that's the phrase. And it'd be fun to have all, you know, different people come in for little cameos.
Yeah. And now you also are going to do a lot of the editing as well, right?
Yeah. I'm a control freak, as Nancy knows.
From one control freak to another, my friend.
You know, when I'm not filming something, I can be editing something. And I'm self-taught. I don't know if that's obvious. It might be terrible. Who knows? I've also learned, like, sound and audio program to do dubbing and things. I've got microphone.
Ooh.
I try to be a jack of all trades.
Auteur.
Bless you.
Marcus Langston is going to be creating Hades, Inc., and that is going to be coming to you from Eclipse Theater LA later this year. You can see the first one he did for us, a Zoom call for the ages, with himself, Jeremiah True, Mackenzie Bradford.
And Christina.
And Christina Aphrodite as Persephone. So, yeah. Marcus, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me. It was fun. Nice to have human contact.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, start writing. He has to go now. He has to start writing.
I have to go be busy now. Bye.
I am with Barry Agin, who is helping me with this season of our scenes for, I'm going to start over, cut. He is writing scenes for me for Ares and Aphrodite, which is going to be a new series of scenes for Eclipse Theater LA.
There's a 3-headed dog in the other room, apparently.
Yeah, I got service in the other room. Barry, of course, you know him. You love him. He acts, he directs, he writes like an animal. He has been gracious enough to write the scripts for me for Ares and Aphrodite. Hi, Barry. There's a lot of pieces to Ares and Aphrodite, actually.
Yes.
I've got some great people helping me. I'm going to mention them real quick. Joe McGlynn is helping me with the costumes. Jennifer Teague. Barry wrote this amazing theme song, and then Jennifer put this music to it, and it's perfection, the cherry on top.
She is so talented.
Let's talk about writing a little bit.
Basically, you gave me the general idea, and I loved it immediately. These gods and goddesses, but stuck into like a 1960s sitcom theme.
Dick Van Dyke, the Honeymooners, and Married with Children all had a baby. Not how it works.
I started with the working title, At Home with Ares and Aphrodite. First thing I did was do some research because it's been a long time since high school Greek mythology. I really wasn't sure what I was looking for, but I knew I'd know it when I found it. Came across Cerebus, the evil three-headed dog, and I immediately wrote that down. A three-headed dog was going to be funny. And I start thinking, I look at a few of the notes, and I start percolating it in my head, the entire scene, even the dialogue. Sometimes I'll just be laying in bed and I'll jump over to my computer, afraid I'm going to forget what I just thought.
Guilty.
So the minute I start typing, I don't stop until the scene is done. Then I immediately look back at it, see, if I forgot anything. Then I set it aside for an hour or two and go back to check it out, make some minor changes. I submit them to you, to the producer, for your approval and suggestions. So far, we have the pilot and 2 other scenes.
And 3 teasers that he wrote that are hilarious. Theme song. I mean,
yes, we're thinking about more episodes. I work well off just a couple of words, couple ideas. The stuff almost writes itself.
Barry is writing these episodes like a machine. I told him the next day he had an episode for me. So stuck on that, Shakespeare. Joe McGlynn already has the costumes ready for fitting. Jennifer, of course, has the theme song in the right keys for Jill and Jared to record. I'm going to, maybe with Barry's help, write some actions to go along with the theme song. Jill and Jared are going to shoot it in their home. I might play a role. There are lots of pieces in this that kind of fall together.
We hadn't talked about putting the other characters. And then as I'm reading it, I'm seeing who their mom is. It occurred to me, how about the interfering mom? And everybody can identify. That's been fun also, relating everything to people.
And maybe a little history lesson in the process.
A little bit of history, education a little bit, but, disguised as hopefully entertainment.
Yeah. Thank you, Barry. And maybe we will, as we progress with this, we'll be able to do another one of these and kind of, see where we're at with things and stuff like that. My daughter.
That's adorable.
I'm recording.
I know you're recording.
That's my girl. Oh, are you recording? I didn't know you did.
I didn't know that. Excuse me.
All right, Barry. Thank you so much. Thank you. And keep looking for Eclipse Theater LA on YouTube at youtube.com/Eclipse Theater LA. Of course, on Facebook and Instagram at Eclipse Theater LA.
Bye-bye.
We'll fix that in post, my friend.